Welcome to the highlights of this contest between Pakistan and Australia from Abu Dhabi for Head & Shoulders presents JS Bank Cup 2019. The pitch looked a little different compared to Sharjah. It had a little bit more green tinge to it, few cracks here and there. And so with overcast conditions should help the bowlers early on with the new ball. Australia won the toss and decided to bat first. Let's have a look at both sides. Pakistan making two changes. Usman Shinwari and Junaid Khan making a reappearance. And Australia got Pat Cummins in as well as Jason Behrendorff. Let's go and join our commentators. Starting the commentary is Brendan Julian. Alongside him is Waqar Yunus.
Aaron Finch at the top of the order, the Australian captain, 116 in game one and 153 not out in game two. For Usman Khawaja, coming off an 88 in the last game and 24 in the first game. He has been in scintillating form in the last 5 or 6 games for Australia. Strike rate of 83. 200s, and we've seen them both recently. Well, that man there, Aaron Finch, winning the toss, as I've said, electing to bat first, has been in fantastic form. 13th 100. That's what it was in game 2 in Sharjah for Aaron Finch.
Here we go. First ball.
It's the one slip. And that angling back into Usman Khawaja, the left-hander. Beautifully bowled, straight through him. And what a start this for Khan and for Pakistan. Australia losing their first one.
I don't think Khawaja wanted to come onto the front foot. Got stuck at crease. It was a half volley. Didn't really move his feet, and Shinwari strikes. Usman gone for 0, is 0 for 1. Wonderful start from Pakistan. Shaun Marsh comes at the crease. Good average, 700 at the age of 35, but a lot of experience.
That was really well bowled, but well played from Shaun Marsh. He was back on the back foot. The ball was up and swinging back in, but that's known as to pay the price. Oh, is that out? Inside edge it is. It's carried all the way. Shaun Marsh has walked off. He didn't look disappointed. So Pakistan take their second wicket, and it ballooned all the way to square leg.
There you go, and it just went far. It just carried quite comfortably to Shan Masood, picking up a second wicket. Junaid picking up his first. 20 for 2 Australia.
Peter Handscomb didn't bat in game 2 because Australia were only 2 down, and Glenn Maxwell came in up the order.
Beautiful shot. Talked about in good touch, and have a look at that. Straight bat past the bowler, full face of the bat. There we go, down the ground, big ground or not, that has been smashed. Aaron Finch loves hitting Yasir over the top. Once you pitch it up, it's got so much power, and the balance at the crease, the power that it generates because of that stable base.
That has knocked him over. He dragged him forward. Beautifully bowled. Was a little bit slower. Just gripped on the pitch.
Handscomb batting so well, but on this occasion, ball just straightening and a very good delivery. And the end of Peter Handscomb. That's a big wicket for Pakistan.
Marcus Stoinis been elevated up the order.
One. Yes, coach. Sorry. Not now.
50 up Aaron Finch, continuing his good form. at the top of the order. Third 50 in a row for Aaron Finch.
Big shot into the gap and 4. I think it's a good angle to execute. It doesn't spin the ball across the right-handers. Oh, yeah. Straight ball went across the line and it hit the timber, the middle stump. And he's got a 7 there.
That's what I meant when I said ball nice and straight. A little bit more flight on that. And missed it by quite a bit of distance. Mark picking up his first wicket. It's 140 for 4.
His numbers are decent. Strike rate is more than decent. It's brilliant. Best of 1 or 2. Down the ground, powerfully hit for 4. Such a good player down the ground, Aaron Finch.
Finch goes down the ground and he's found the fielder. Harris takes it comfortably. Yasir Shah has his man and Finch doesn't get his 100.
This is the way he plays. When it's up there, he stage of his innings, he looks to take on the straight boundary. On this occasion, though, hasn't quite pulled it off. That look set it immediately. He knew that he was going to be short. And a comfortable catch in the end and a wicket. Well played, Aaron Finch. Australia 188 for 5.
It's a shovel, nothing more than a shovel, and it almost makes it over the rope. Is it a 6 or a 4? That's a 4. He's not happy, chappy. That's gone up in the air, smashed for 6. 50 comes up for Glenn Maxwell. He's making Pakistan pay for that grass at point. He was dropped, but his game is lifted. Strike rate of 121 now. Chance run out. It's bullseye from Rizwan, and Maxwell is short of the crease. Wanted a single to get the strike back. This was the last ball of the over, and so a disappointing end to what was a great hitting exhibition innings. Bouncer once again deceiving Maxwell. Sarfraz had to go direct, hit the stumps, and Maxwell is out.
So that was a big wicket for Pakistan. 6 for 249.
Well, that's gone for 6. That is so well timed that it has made the fence on the full. So Australia finish on a high because they've got runs on the board, and enough runs, I think, looking at the record of teams batting second. It's only 16% chance of teams chasing 250 plus. So Australians have got 266, and they'd be pretty happy with how the innings ended. Australia were in a bit of bother early on when Khaja was dismissed by Shinwari for not, but Finch carried on with the good work with the bat. He got a 90 from 136 balls, but the impetus was provided by Glenn Maxwell. Run out by Rizwan, but he batted brilliantly for his 71. Pakistan needed wickets right throughout the innings, and some of the strikes were good, especially from Imad, who bowled splendidly well. 10 overs, 1 for 34. Haris Sohail was a surprise bowler used today by Shoaib Malik. 7 overs, 1 for 35. He deceived Hanscom with a lovely flight and a delivery. Pakistan need 267 runs of 50 overs at 5.34 runs per over. We'll take a short break and come back with the run chase.
Imam ul Haq opening the innings and takes first ball, average of 55. He's been very consistent since he's come into the side. And with him, another hopeful for the World Cup, Shan Masood. Started off decently in his ODI career. This is third innings. Yeah, once you go full, it becomes that much more easy to hit through the line. Imam's first boundary. Exactly like that. The edge and a terrific catch in first play by Hanscom. Left-hander being deceived by Pat Cummins. Superb length and maybe just straightening the ball as it hit the pitch.
From around the wicket, and exactly what happened. And that is just an outstanding grab from Peter Hanscom. He's got good hands, fielding in the slips in particular, and Pat Cummins strikes. That's a vital blow for the Australians. Shan Masood has to go. He's made 2, the score 1 for 14.
Number 3, Haris Sohail, another left-hander, averaging 47.6. That's an edge and taken. Sean Marsh, first slip. Cummins round the wicket is unplayable. Haris Sohail just fending at one outside off. And second wicket for Cummins.
Very fresh after sitting out the first 2 games, and just find that little bit extra comfortable catch there from Sean Marsh at first slip. And an excellent piece of bowling once again. Quite make it. He's out for 1, 2 for 16.
And Mohammad Rizwan coming off that 115. His best. And what a good time it was for him and Sharjah. Ooh, another one to the outside edge. Is it a noise? The Australian's very confident. Yes, wants to go upstairs. That's what he wants to do. Aaron Finch has called for it. So they have reviewed.
Yes, outrage is coming up. There's a spike as the ball past the bat, and there is no gap between the ball and the bat. So I'm satisfied. Can you give the on-field umpire Asif? There is a spike as the ball past the bat, and I recommend you to change your decision to out. You're on the screen. Make your decision.
Mohammad Rizwan has to go. Century in game 2. Shoaib Malik, I should say. Vast experienced campaigner. Down the wicket. Gee, that's a good shot over mid-on. Mid-off and mid-on are up. Make any difference there.
That's gone, and 6. Well struck. Oh, finger is raised and he's gone. Can on the back foot is gone for a review.
Okay. Try to review for LBW. Yeah, I can see clear gap between the batter and the ball, and pad first. Pad first, you can go to the ball tracking. Asif, pad first. Yeah, ball tracking is coming up. It's impact in line. And wicket sitting. And you can stay with your original decision. Can you give the on-field umpire? You're on the screen, make your decision, Asif.
He's done and dusted, he's gone. History is Imamul Haq, leg before to Maxwell for 46, Pakistan 75 for 4.
Yeah, it was coming into the deep, should be out. It is. You just got the feeling the pressure was starting to build up on Pakistan, and Shoaib Malik went for it.
Pakistan had to put the foot down a little more than they have been, and not quite to the pitch of the ball, Shoaib Malik, and classic dismissal, just not to the pitch of the ball, hitting with the turn but not catching down the middle of the bat. Very important wicket for the Australians. Pakistan have lost their 5th. Shoaib Malik goes for 31, the score 5 for 96.
Omar Akmal definitely on the charge, this time bisecting cover and gets a boundary.
This time around it's Imad Wasim, I beg your pardon, over the top and pitching another boundary.
That's gone up in the air. Cummins has been outstanding in the deep field. He's an excellent athlete. He takes a very good catch. And it's Umar Akmal who's gone.
This catch deserves a second look. Dragging it not quite where he wanted it to go. Probably a bit straighter, but just short of a length. And in the end, he's found the safe, good hands of Cummins. That is a good catch.
The bat twisted in his hand. Just didn't get enough strength to get the ball over the line. Gone after scoring 36. 149 for 6. There's that first attempt down the ground. Will it find the fence? It does. That's a nice shot. Strong drive down the ground from Imad. Gone. Imad Wasim is stumped. And it had to happen. Something had to give, and it's Zampa who's deceived him with a well-flighted ball. I think it probably was the wrong gun that wasn't picked.
Yeah, I think it was the other one, Ramiz. Imad Wasim, he fought bravely. 43 from 53, and Pakistan now 178 for 7. All legitimate, and he struck it down the ground straight to the man at deep mid-off. So Berenov takes the catch.
A little bit of flight to invite that slot, clearing the front leg, knee bent on the turf, and found the fielder to perfection. Didn't have to move at all, that fielder at long off. Shinwari goes for naught. 178 for 8.
In the air, that could be all over. This could be another wicket for Zampa, picking up his 3rd one. Pakistan losing the 9th wicket.
And Adam Zampa just throwing it up in the air, which is what you got to do, entice the big shot. Junaid Khan, all he did was hit it straight up in the air, and I think Alex Carey, the grill, had to look through the grill, and in the end took a relatively easy catch, but just saying to the players, wasn't that easy. Look at that. 186 for 9. One to get for the Aussies to win, and that's an LBW shout. Oh, the wrong and probably turned too much. Might have been just missing leg stump.
They're gone for a review.
I can see clearly gap between bat and ball, and you can go to the ball tracking. No bat in all. Ball tracking is coming up. Impact in line and wicket sitting. Wicket sitting, Asif, I recommend you to change your decision.
3 in a row for the Australians, but it is the 6th time in a row that they've beaten Pakistan in a one-day international series.
Pakistan were just not good enough with the bat in that run chase. They were blown away for 186. Imam played a good little innings of 46, but the damage was done by Cummins, who bowled beautifully in juicy conditions with the new ball, hit the hard links, and picked up 3 wickets in no time to derail this run chase. 3 for 23 in 8 overs for Pat Cummins, and 4 wickets for Zampa. He dismantled the late middle order batsman. Right, he was adjudged player of the match. Cummins for his brilliant bowling up front with the new ball. Set up the show for Australia to dent and damage Pakistan. So the upshot of the game, Australia 266 for the loss of 6. Contributions from Finch and Maxwell, and Hanscom batted beautifully as well for his 47. Carey was not out on 25. Imad, Sohail, Shinwari, Yasir, the wicket takers. In reply, Pakistan needed to get off to a good start. It did not materialize, and they were dented and damaged. But Cummins with the new ball, 3 for 23, bowled beautifully, and Zampa helped him out as well with 4 for 43, and Australia over the line by 80 runs. Hope you enjoyed this edition of the highlights. Till we meet again, it's goodbye from all of us.